One at a time. So we'll go in alphabetical order. Lizzie, you come with me.
Now, don't forget, Lizzie, he was in the rec room playing cards with Sonia and Brenda. Not me! Bloody hell, I give up. Oh, hi.
Hi yourself. You're down on the left.
What?
Ah, the photo. It's crooked.
Oh.
Oh, g'day, Will. Be with you in a minute.
No hurry. Talk to the hard help.
She's not very good, but she works cheap.
I didn't expect to see you here. Trouble?
Oh, no, not really. Just a few questions I forgot to ask last night. Well, I was going to take Paul up to my place in the hills so we could work uninterrupted, but you can see what happened.
Sounds like we have something in common.
And what's that? She inquired eagerly.
A place in the hills. Oh, it's only a shack, but it sure beats hell out of living in the city.
Yeah, somewhere sort of nice and quiet where you can think about real things. If you know what I mean.
I certainly do. Sounds like we live in the same neck of the woods.
Excuse me. Oh. Yes, well, it'd be even nicer if we lived in the same shack, wouldn't it?
Oh, it sure is good for the ego, but...
Yeah, I know. Don't say it.
Hey, you two. I'd kill for a cuppa.
Coming up. What would you like, Sam? I'll put the kettle on.
Yeah, well, the food's really lousy for the Tom, Mum. Reminds me of her cooking.
Yeah, sure Dad will be glad to hear that. What's the matter with you, you stupid bitch? What's the point of setting her up if you lot go and kill her?
I had nothing to do with it. Anyway, she's not dead. They took her to Wentworth General.
Well, that's just as bad. How the hell is Don supposed to get the money from her in there?
Well, he can wait till she gets out. That's simple enough, isn't it? Well?
No. No, it isn't. Don's been playing funny buggers, and he's been putting the squeeze on fellows too.
You're kidding.
Wish I were. That's why he has to get the money from Ferguson today. He has to disappear, and quickly.
Now listen, Jack. I don't care what he does so long as I get my cut. If he can't do it, then you get the tape and you do it. But do it with me.
Right. Something wrong, Mr. Fellows?
Who was the clown that did the tally last night?
Trevor, why?
Get rid of him. If I've done my sums correctly, he's been a naughty boy.
Right. We still owe him for a week. Do I pay him? Right.
You didn't tell me what happened to that Reynolds kid.
Oh, yeah, that's all fixed. We planted the photos and the law hit him with a porno charge.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I told your brother.
Tell me, Ray. I'm the man. I paid the bread, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Now, what's on the agenda?
Well, the grass drop at Wentworth went okay.
Your license paper for Brenda Hewitt?
That too. She should start producing soon.
Good. We should keep her there. She's useful. Yes, I've been thinking about our greedy friend with the information.
You want me to talk to him?
I want you to waste him. Today.
You're being very foolish. I can't be held responsible if you don't take treatment.
Good. You're off the hook, then. I have to sign out.
Miss Ferguson, please, you do have some ligament damage, and I'm still not sure how your larynx will react after treatment. You need at least 3 days in traction.
Listen, if you want to see me, I'll be back in a couple of days. Right now, I've got things to do.
Mrs. Donovan.
Please, Inspector, all my friends call me Minnie.
All right. Minnie. Now, if I'm to believe you, all the women were in the recreation room at the time Miss Ferguson was attacked. Is that right?
Now, let me see. There was Lorna, Jill, Jacko, Pix. No, Pixie was with Mr. Bridges, but I've already told you that. Poor love, she was feeling a little off colour and Oh, yes, now where was I? Oh, yes. Jacko, Peg, Frida...
Yes, we've already been through
I
it.
can't tell you where Mary Adler was. I understand the silly girl's gone missing. Any news of her yet, Mrs. Morris?
Donovan! I'm getting a bit sick of this game. Now, either you start telling me the truth or I'm going to charge all of you with attempted murder. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, yes, perfectly clear, but I wouldn't advise it. I mean, I'm sure it's a good, safe way to catch the guilty party, but it is a little indiscriminate, isn't it? Some of your superiors may think that you, well, to put it in a nutshell, took the easy way out. Hardly the stuff promotions are made of. Now, what else did you want to ask me?
Well, I don't know, Randy. I reckon you've got to be wrong. Mrs. Morris is a real nice lady. She's done an awful lot for us, too.
That's your opinion.
Well, anyway, she couldn't have done nothing to you.
Well, she did. And she'll pay for it, I can promise you that.
Don't you go doing nothing rotten, because I'm in. Hey, how are you, Min?
Oh, quite well, thank you, dear.
How'd you go with him, love? He wasn't too happy when I left him.
Nervous man, wasn't he? I don't think he's getting the job satisfaction that he'd like.
All right, ladies, come along, keep moving.
Oh,
yeah, men. Good luck, join the others.
Yes, Mrs. Morris, I will. I'd just like to tell you something, if you've got time.
Well?
I've been thinking about what happened between us, and, well, I understand how you must have felt. I don't think any mother would want her son to marry a prostitute. I know I wouldn't.
That wasn't my objection, Randy. If Marty had known the truth and still wanted to marry you,
I know I lied, but I panicked, Mrs. Morrison. I panicked because I really did love Marty, and I thought you were going to take him away from me. I just want you to know that I'm sorry.
All right, Randy. Thank you for telling me. How are the interviews going? Well, this morning's lot turned up nothing, as expected. I mean, the women still sticking to their story that they were in the recreation room. I think the police are wasting their time.
I was afraid that might happen, but we've got to do something, Meg. I mean, it's attempted murder. We can't just let it go. It'd be ridiculous.
Well, unless Joan can tell the police more, I mean, I just don't see what we can do. Oh, well, I better go and get David. The women are due in the dining room.
Well, thanks for keeping me up to date.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I've just had a call from Wentworth Hospital.
Is Joan all right?
Depends what you mean by all right. Apparently she just signed herself out.
What? But that could be dangerous.
Of course it could. She could suffer permanent spine damage. But apparently Frederick said he just couldn't stop her. Oh, I thought I'd let you know anyway.
Well, thanks, Scott. Did you know whether she went home or not?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't on her way here.
I hope she doesn't know more than she's been telling us.
And I hope she doesn't intend to deal with her attackers personally.
Mrs. Morris, I meant to ask you before. Do you think I could see Mrs. Reynolds sometime this afternoon?
All right, I'll take you through after lunch.
Gosh, Mrs. Morris, I'm awfully sorry. I'm running later. I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, Pixie, you didn't. Come on, go and join the interview.
I tell you, we got it made. Bloody cops don't know what's going on.
What would you know? You haven't even seen them yet.
Well, I've been talking to the other girls and they reckon you've all stuck to that story we made up, that's how.
Yeah, well, don't forget we didn't make it up. It was Min's idea.
Yeah, I know that. It's just that I reckon it's great to see the cops getting nowhere fast, that's all.
Yes, the girls did very well and I'm proud of them.
How could they miss? It was such a brilliant story. In real top-top material.
Oh, I'm glad you think so, Sonia. Thank you. Just make sure you stick to it. I don't think the girls would be too...